Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the show, and I am here to talk about the match, or just wrestling news. First thing I'm going to go over is the match card for the night's WWE Raw. I'll review that when that's gets over. It's the only really thing here from today, and I'll go over some other stuff from the last few days. So let's start with the updated match card. So it was originally reported it was going to be Women's Champion Liv Morgan appears after kissing Dominic Mysterio last week. Damian Priest versus Rey Mysterio. Sheamus and Ludwig Kaiser. New Day versus AOP. But the updated match card, a few more matches. They were announced: Ricochet and Braun Breaker. Dragon Lee versus Finn Balor. We're going to get some bangers tonight. The hits just keep on coming for tonight. So the updated card is Ricochet versus Braun Breaker. Dragon Lee versus Finn Balor. Sheamus versus Ludwig Kaiser. Natalya versus Kiana James. I think her first match on Raw. Damian Priest versus Rey Mysterio. New Day versus AOP. Raw's cooking tonight. Looks like we're going to get a good episode of Monday Night Raw, especially the in-ring action. And then the Liv Morgan segment. I think Dominic Mysterio and Finn Balor will be out there. So yeah, I like the match card. I like this advertised match card for tonight. I mean, it's really the stuff from today. Let's talk about yesterday. So, per WrestleNomics, this is the top WWE merchandise sellers so far of 2024. Number 1 is Cody Rhodes. Number 2, CM Punk. Number 3, Jey Uso. Yee. Number 4, Roman Reigns. And number 5, Stone Cold Steve Austin. 1 beer, what? 2 beer, what? 3 beer, what? 4 beer. Yeah, kind of well, it's not really shocking. Stone Cold's always in the top of the merchandise sellers. But yeah, not surprised Cody Rhodes is number 1, because he's really the face of their company. And SmackDown had a good rating the other night. CM Punk and Cody Rhodes are their main draws, I feel, with them, Roman Reigns, Jey Uso. I feel they're the main draws, it feels like. And to clarify, these are the estimated based on online shop bestseller listings. But Austin retired 22 years ago and still in the top 5. But for the people who say, Cody Rhodes isn't over, I guess, still. And people be like, yeah, the kids make up for 90% of his sales. I mean, is that a problem? The kids who watch need here to look up, and he's got the guy now, Cena's really out of the picture. It's like John Cena from like 2006 to 2012. And even if kids bought his merch, what exactly would that change? Kids are a major part of WWE's audience. They bought all of Cena's merch too. And I see a lot of people like me and like Cody Rhodes and have merchandise. And if that people be like, yeah, the kids, but you want... What am I trying to say? Getting over with the kids is the most important job of a superstar. It's like Bianca Belair with the Make-A-Wish. She stays a babyface. I don't know why people try to keep this narrative that fans will still turn on Cody Rhodes. Not even biased as Cody Rhodes, I'm just being honest. So the bootleg Kev Pod, the AEW World Champion Swerve Strickland was on it, and AEW World Champion Swerve, he believes that now is more likely than ever for WWE and AEW to work together. And quote, if there's ever a time it could happen, now's more than it's ever been. I don't think either is opposed. Triple H, Tony Khan. I don't know. I just don't know. Because TNA's working with WWE right now. They're making a deal with TNA. Or I think NXT. Or NXT, TNA. And that kind of tells you a lot about AEW. That they probably don't know if they want to work with them. But I don't want to try and push tribalism on you guys. I'm not going to force this tribalistic crap. But WWE has a top management. AEW's management isn't the best. I don't know. This has to be there has to be a right time and place for it to happen. I feel like the little petty comments gotta stop. And just imagine the matches that they could do if they work together. This will never happen. That's why I say if. But you never say never in wrestling. I feel the petty comments aren't the craziest deal, but there's no reason to make them. But the thing is, WWE will they gain any? They won't gain anything from it. I mean, you can bring in some type of numbers from matches, but we'll see. I highly doubt it's going to happen. But I guess now they want to work with him. Well, Swerve said it. He didn't say anybody else. He just said him. But I don't think it'll happen. But you never know. Never say never in wrestling. So Liv Morgan was the only woman to make it in the top 10 WWE merchandise sellers for April of the month of May 2024. Looks like the Liv Morgan Revenge Tour clearly worked. And Liv Morgan haters are in shambles right now. I know some of her stands can be a little bit crazy, but man, I'm a Liv Morgan fan. Her haters are becoming quickly worse. The haters are real silent. And the haters will say she's not over. But she's clearly over. Top 10 like woman merchandise seller, I think. And she's been killing as a champion, so. So in an interview with Bleacher Report, Rey Mysterio, he hoped that Mexico host a WWE Premium Live event within the next 3 years. I think they should. I feel like that crowd will be on fire the entire weekend. Because I think Mexico would be a really good crowd for WWE. When will it happen? I don't know. I feel like maybe they could do Backlash in Mexico. I'm a fan for Backlash coming to international or like becoming a like international premium live event, especially since it's supposed to be the Backlash of WrestleMania, which is yet to go international. I feel like they're 2 for 2 incredible crowds because I think Clash at the Castle and Bash in Berlin will be some good international crowds, and they've had a televised event since like 2011 in Mexico. I feel like Backlash would be I feel like Backlash might be switched where the best crowds are, and I felt they could do Mexico. And I think Rey Mysterio should push for it. It's kind of crazy it hasn't happened already. But I think Rey Mysterio might retire in the next 2-3 years. But SummerSlam, not SummerSlam, Backlash in Mexico, we need that. So, Becky Lynch's contract a few days ago with WWE has expired, and she's now a free agent. I think she's taking a break. I think this is exactly what it is. Wrestlers do this often, so you just need to just take a little bit of a break, to me. And I'm fully confident she'll re-sign. Like Seth Rollins is saying, I think she'll stay. I think the assumption is she'll take time off. I think WWE's going to give her big money when it comes to negotiating, and she'll be back. And people are like, oh, AEW! She's not going to AEW. She's either going to retire, or she's coming back to WWE. I highly doubt she'd go there. So a few days ago, it was official. Bayley defended her women's championship against Piper Niven at Clash at the Castle. Getting to perform in her home country is awesome. It's great for Piper and Bayley will be a good match. I guess it's the reason why she's been going after Bayley too. And I guess it's going to be a little weird because I guess Bayley's going to get cheered over there. I think both will get cheered because Piper's in her home country and Bayley's a babyface. She always gets cheered. But I think that'll be a great match. So some more stuff here. First thing here from PW Insider. It says the belief in WWE is that there will be some sort of NXT involvement at TNA against all odds on Friday, June 14th, which we will see Jordan Grace have an open challenge for the TNA Knockouts title and possibly Slammiversary in Montreal. So it looks like we're going to get some NXT involvement on June 14th on a TNA against all odds. It makes sense to utilize this like cross-brand agreement. It'll be interesting to see who WWE sends to TNA in the coming weeks. I think it's a good time. if it's a TNA partnership more than a main roster one, I think we'll see. I don't know. It's gonna be. I think it's gonna be exciting times. I'm not gonna say who, but I think it'll definitely be some exciting times. On KTMV Channel 13 Las Vegas, Shawn Michaels, he states that there are some very exciting announcements coming down the pipe when asked about more NXT crossovers. Man, what a time to be a wrestling fan. HBK's been putting some good shows there in NXT. Putting some bangers. Man, this man Shawn can't stop cooking over there. Man, the fact that DX is running WWE's wild. Like Triple H, Shawn Michaels running WWE. I'm excited with the WWE TNA crossover. And potential more NXT crossovers. So on Fault Magazine, Naomi talked about changes or advancements she'd like to see in the portrayal and representation of women in the wrestling industry. Slowly but surely, women wrestlers have and continue to prove that we are draws deserve the TV time and wages equal to the men. I mean, the women have been proven draws and deserve some spotlight. I mean, I'm not just simping like Charlotte, Becky, Bianca Bailey, Bianca Rhea. There's some big names, and that's just me, just my opinion. And then Io Sky and Lyra Valkyria, they peaked the viewership on I think the May 20th Raw. They peaked the viewership. I mean, I think she's kind of right. Is there anything else here? The current main roster minimum salary in WWE is $350,000 per year per Wrestling Observer newsletter. Shit, that's good. That's good on a per year basis. Obviously, the main event talent get paid more than that, but $350K a year on the main roster, shit. You could be in catering and still get that money. Free money for doing something you love. Man, Odyssey Jones is getting paid $350,000 to just be in catering. Probably a lot of food and catering. Jeff Hardy's contract with AEW expires around mid-June this year or so, according to his brother Matt Hardy. I think it's almost time for them to go into the Hall of Fame, because I think they'll both retire sooner or later. But I won't lie, I would like to see him come back to WWE one more time. I don't know. Maybe WWE once again? I don't know. I mean, he also put on some good matches when he was wrestling AEW. He put on some pretty solid matches there. I see anything else. Chad Gable's contract with WWE is set to expire next week. This was reported like 4 days ago, so I think it's set to expire like this week. And no deal has been reached as of now per Fightful Select. They'll re-sign the man. They wouldn't be having him cut all this great heel work if he wasn't going to re-sign. WWE NXT last week pulled its highest viewership and the 1849 demo since the product's first episode of 2024, 703,000 viewers. With the surprises and debuts from this week and seeing Sexy Red, she's a draw, pal. The AEW International Champion Will Ospreay will challenge Swerve for the AEW World Championship at Forbidden Door 2024. With regards to the WWE and TNA partnership, there are tentative plans for additional talents to make crossover appearances in due time. We want Joe Hendry, pal. We want Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry. We want Joe Hendry, pal. But yeah, that's really all the news to talk about here. It's a long video, but it's a lot of news I've missed over the last 4 days I haven't covered. But yeah, leave a like, comment, subscribe for more. Until next time, have a lot. Peace, and I'll see you guys for Raw for the post show tonight.